Hello! Good Friday, everybody! I'm gonna grab my headphones on. And there we go. Hold on, let me just double check you. Double check you, move you around, we're perfect. Okay, back in performance mode. Alright! Hey there, Art, Gary, Val, Mikhail, and Nothingness. How are you all doing? Bonjour, Matt. Oh boy, the week is over. We can finally relax for a couple of days.
Is the oldest house really on lockdown?
Yes, oldest house is really on lockdown. That's why you're still here working overtime and probably not getting paid overtime. Sorry. A little close to home right now. Anyways, moving onwards.
Are running the asylum.
Okay, you guys are really loud. Let's move over here for a second so we don't have to listen to those people. Does anyone have any plans this weekend? I am going to be working on a little arts and crafts project, which, oddly enough, is going to be related to one of the projects we're working on for the channel. But I am not going to go into further detail on that, and you'll find out in a few weeks. You made some brownies? Nice. Again, seriously, Val, why do you keep showing up? One night it's ice cream, now it's brownies. You need to bring enough for the classroom one of these days. So I had a quick question. If you had to work in this place, which office would you choose? Like one here that's closed off with this floating boy, one of these little conference rooms, a cubicle desk here. There's a couple random rooms up here in the central that actually have a closing door. Like, this is the only one that I know up here that actually closes. And you can look down on the balcony over at everybody else down here. The only downside is you can hear everything that's going on. I'm lucky today. Okay, you're awesome. Thank you, Val. And she's breaking her kneecaps again. Alrighties. Yes, I'm happy I can help as well. Alright, so today is basically going to be the entire side quest episode. Hey, excuse you? I'm the director here. You literally just shoved the butt of your gun up against my freaking ribcage, you jerk. Anyways. Yeah, hello to you too. So we have lots and lots of side quests to be running around, and first things first is we are going to work on the missing runaways. Langston's runaways are going to be our very first thing we're going to handle. So first things first, we're going to head over to the upper Panopticon and get going. We will talk to the plants shortly when we go to do something else as well. Oh my gosh. So I've been in full-blown writing mode, and I'm having way too much fun with it. Anyone else do creative writing just in your downtime for the fun of it? Hey there, Space Dog. I don't know what's popping today. Popping today is Friday. I just got some Chinese food. My stomach is happy. And I get to play some Control. So all in all, it's a good evening. Because honestly, I do creative writing just for the fun of it, but I have probably like 5 stories that are already planned in my head. I just haven't finished any of them. I've started them all, but never finished. Because I'm smart like that. You thought hiding behind a forklift was going to help you? Really, bro? Where is that? There he is. Hey, get back over here. Wait, did that little Healy ball just kill itself? Because I didn't shoot it. Hey there. Come on, dodge me. There you go. Thank you. You're writing a story based upon Persona? Oh, fun! I was actually just watching a blind Let's Play of Persona 4, like, literally right before I started stream. I'm actually planning on playing the 3rd one and the 5th one.
That must be one of the missing alternate items.
Shortly. They have a traffic light. Run! Freeze. We good. So just like any other game of red light, green light, if you get caught walking while it's red, oh, nope, you gotta go back to the starting line.
Wait, how did I get back here?
You broke the rules of the game. Don't you know how to play this game? If the light's red, you don't move. I mean, you're... Wow, I just messed that one up on my first try. Luckily, you're not playing Squid Game, otherwise this will be really bad. Every single time you fucked up. Let's go. Hi there. You always want to make it a comic, but you can't draw. I'm the same way. I have a lot of creative ideas, but I have no artistic talent with a pen and a paper. That's just kind of my thing with a lot of creative projects that I do, is I have a lot of ideas, but the talent to actually make them, get them out of my head, I don't have too much of. Honestly, Gary, I haven't watched the show either. I haven't watched a single episode of Squid Game, but I've seen enough content on YouTube and pop culture references that I basically know the story at this point.
One less escaped altered item to worry about.
There we go. We are good. We got the light, traffic light right there, but let's go ahead and read the document. Now, where is this? Where do I find this? Refrigerator clock, low threshold. Crime candidate program, mold cleanup. Seriously, where on my list is the dang traffic light? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. That's why I can't see it. Now you have to go get some Chinese food. Like, sometimes on a Friday, it's just... You kind of need to treat yourself and not have to cook that night. It's funny because the second I walked in, the gal behind the counter's like, "Oh, I know you order. I got it ready for you." I'm just like, shit. I'm here way too often. Anyways, so the object's effect is subdued by exposure to sunlight, which is 100% accurate, because if you don't have a good LED behind these things, you can't see the lights. Oh my god, you can't see what color it's on. A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each and its 4 sides. From top to bottom, lights shine red, yellow, green. A popular children's game, see CVA 316 for details, is believed to be integral in the manifestation of this object, or this item, and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red is activated, they will be instantaneously relocated to a distance of blah 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 from the item. Notes: theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explored and dismissed. The item was discovered after a street light at the intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and a gas leak was blamed for the confusion to the townspeople's perception. So, why does everyone blame everything on a gas leak? It's always a thing. That's why you're studying game design. For me, games are way better than comic books and stories. Like, honestly, video games are such a great medium for telling stories because it gives you that engagement where you're personally partaking in the plot rather than passively sitting back and observing it on the big screen. I don't know. It just feels like you can get more emotional engagement with it. But yeah, so this traffic light goes back again to just the simple idea. Children's game, urban legends, things that we tend to focus on in the egregore style. Kind of like merge together, latch onto an object, and we get what we get. So that one's done. Now we're going to go to the seal threshold. You guys, again, you know what? You guys can just chill. I don't need you right now. What floor am I on? Floor 2? Is that one? Yeah, that one. Alright, let's get out of here. So this one is going to be Logistics Division is where the closest place. Honestly, I would love to do like make some indie games. Like the only 2 things I could not do is the actual coding and the asset development. But personally, like story, I could write story, I could write music. Once upon a time when I was younger, I actually my goal was to be a composer for video games, and never happened, but whatever. So music I can do, story I can do, world design, the actual mechanics designs, that'd be fun, but the physically doing it is the hard part I have. Not in the bathroom. Not in the bathroom. There's the exit sign. Maybe we turn to the right. Yep, this is where we go. Even though now I have a way to do digital art, I still kind of want to make the comic traditional because I like the process of it. I hear you there. Do they still do, I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. Do they still do hand-drawn comics, or do they use a digital works now? Alright, hop and down.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside.
Oh, you say there's an anchor in there. We'll do that in a second.
Looks like I need to hit that shield. That's an altered item up there.
I know, Jesse. And it's not up there, it's literally right in front of you. Well, hello there, ramen thingy, glowy lantern.
That wasn't so bad.
Not bad at all. You still think I could be a composer? Thank you. Like, I honestly, I am one of those people where if I'm walking around, even in public, I'm always humming or singing to myself, just random stuff. Let to breathe. That's right. There is one more hidden location that I completely forgot about. We'll make sure to go grab that in a second. Lots of people still do hand-drawn comics traditionally, and the process is just so cool. I mean, I'd love to be able to do that, but again, I don't have a artist eye. Then already I know what to call when I need to make my game music. Oh, absolutely. If you need some game music, I got you. All right, Ramen Lantern, found in 2008. All right, this item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. Remember the original guy? Wow, I just completely X'd out of that. Where's the lantern? Paper lantern. So the supplement, the guy who was originally writing this document ended up becoming infatuated with it, so they had to redo the whole thing. So the item is a paper lantern known as a chochin. I hope I'm saying that right. The paper is red with elegant black Japanese characters that translates to ramen. Item has an attractive effect that's both physically and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate towards the item with a minor force of something. More notable, it is an ability to attract sentient organisms with its rich red color and warm, comforting glow. It's that sensation of comfort food, which, again, that's what ramen is for me. Ramen is definitely my comfort food. But, like, home-cooked meals at your grandparents, or just that cozy feeling by the fire. It's just that, I'd like to just stay here. It's so warm and inviting. You're making some ambient music inspired by, what is that? LSDDE to fit the theme of your comic. Oh, nice! I mean, like, I've never really thought about it, but would there be a place for music fit in with a comic medium? Where you made it like a video comic with music and everything going along with it? Sound effects? Like have the whoosh pow and all that fun shenanigans? So rather than reading it, you actually get a full like a auditory experience alongside. I think that'd be kind of fun. Okay. Sealed Threshold Account by the head of security, Lynn. Threshold with the effect of something manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the something department. Simultaneously, numerous somethings appeared in the area, numerous clocks appeared in the area, injuring, killing many people. Agents, maybe. Alright. After rescue operations were complete and Rangers were sent in to discover the Threshold's epicenter. The sheer amount of clocks made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the Threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the clocks, something, and something when introduced to more stable something. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get any more answers about the clock Threshold other than maybe the name of the department that used to be here. And I'm curious if that has something to do with
clocks.
it. No worries, Draco. We didn't do much. We grabbed the ramen. We grabbed the traffic light. We're just getting going, though. Like, interactive comics, that'd be so much fun. Like, not to be showing my age a little bit, but I'd love to have, like, a choose-your-own-adventure comic strip. With audio design, maybe voice acting, and the music in the background. That'd just be fun as hell. Because, yes, I was that kid that had choose-your-own-adventure, like, Goosebumps books. They did run out of time, 100%. Alright. What do we got here? Actually, we really don't need... Shatter's not going to help. Let's go to Pierce on this one. Alright, guys. Boss time! Not much, Draco. We're about to start an side quest boss battle. Here we go. Okay. Pop the knuckles. Get all ready to go. Liquid courage, and let's do this.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. What the fuck is that? Hi there. Oh, I missed it entirely. I am going to die.
More clocks?
I literally missed the first one, and it killed me in one shot. And for me, this is probably one of the easiest side bosses for me, and I almost just embarrassed myself. Come on. Come on. Come on. Open your mouth. Open the mouth. Oh, you're going the wrong direction. Don't worry about it, Space Dog. Liquid courage is liquid courage. Okay, there we go. Alright. Come on. Two. Boom. Boom. Grab you. Pop open. Got you. You jack. You saw our deck. Come on. Open your mouth. Open the mouth. Open the mouth. Boom. Done.
That must be the altered item.
I actually had this fight down to a science where I could literally just like start on the far side, start here, here, end here, and literally just do it in one cycle and finish her up right next to the anchor, but whatever. No, this isn't the clock, but it is a, this is basically an entity that was created by the anchor itself, which, honestly, the closest thing in this game that I could potentially equate the anchor boss to is probably those astral spikes. But like a giant astral spike that shot clocks out.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Yeah. Not too bad. Alright, case files. Anchor. Procedures. Let me go ahead and delete this section, though. And kaboom! Black rock paneling successful for preventing the manifestation of the sphere. Now, the sphere actually might be that entity, but it, being his corrupted, it probably expressed itself in a different way. Alright, Trotman-style anchor made of iron with wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places. Weighs 3,789 pounds, almost 2 tons. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. The sphere is always generated at the precise point in relation to the item, specifically so-and-so horizontal feet and vertical feet from the location of the anchor. In 4/25/1983, so-and-so Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit, which dedicated oxygen line at so-and-so AM EST. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, so-and-so's oxygen line was cut at the sphere's borders by an unseen force. All agents in the room during so-and-so's entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. So, if we're talking about loss of fingernails, this may have to do with, like, scurvy or something along those lines. I think that's a side effect of scurvy. And the vomiting and vertigo, it feels like it's all side effects of, like, seasickness, for example. And I can attest to that because the first time I went deep-sea fishing was about 6 months ago, and yeah, it was rough. I thought I could handle it better than I did. Anyway, Ranger so-and-so has been declared MIA and presumed dead. I've heard one, when I was watching Jesse Cox's version of this, he mentioned the comparison for this anchor to the book Sphere by Michael Crichton. I think I mentioned it last stream when we briefly touched upon it. Let's head back to logistics so we can talk to Langston. But if no, actually spoilers here. If anyone doesn't want to hear spoilers on the book, feel free to mute for the time being, and I'll shoot at the ceiling when you're ready to go. Holy crap! Okay, we'll do that after this. I gotta deal with these mofos. Oh my God, there's way too many of you boys. Okay, let's get a little bit of space up here. Hey, yo, guess what? Oh, you jerk. Don't you throw you crap at me. I'm the one who throws crap at you. Don't you know how this game works? Oh, I'm literally backing myself into a corner. That's not good. Where are you at? One more throw. Thank you. got it. Dodge me. Oh my gosh, I'm failing at you. Okay, we can talk now. Alright, so basically the plot of Sphere is they locate a sphere at the bottom of the ocean, very much like how this anchor presents. And they send someone into it, just like they're talking about here. But the basic idea is weird shit starts happening. Like, there is a species of, like, jellyfish that pops up that is not known to any taxonomist database anywhere in the world. And when the biologist is attempting to try to figure out how its makeup is, for some reason, what she expects to find is exactly what she finds. And the second she says, well, maybe about something else, the genetics or the biology of the creature ends up changing based upon what she expects to see. And it's always constantly shifting. And there's also like a giant squid and other random stuff. Essentially what's going on is communion with the sphere makes it so your unconscious thoughts become manifest in reality. So someone is afraid of a giant squid attacking them, so a giant squid attacks them. It's freaking trippy. Why an anchor? Well, an anchor is perfectly represented by any seafaring stuff anyway, so getting, like, seasickness with an anchor makes sense to me. Yeah, like, I never saw the movie Art Master, but I read the book, and it was really good. Whee! Hey there, Langston. What's up, my boy?
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon.
Oh, were they?
The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
Mm-hmm. How many of these things did he lose? How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
What the fuck is that? I don't understand what
later,
you're
Langston.
saying there, dude.
I'll be here, like always.
Alright, we actually do need to head back to Central Exec, though, because we have some conversations with Emily that we didn't do yet. Langston, what kind of attitude is that with your boss? It's like, oh, you're just super. You're awesome. Thank you. Bro, I haven't done it yet, but I write your paychecks. I sign your paychecks, shithead. So we have a mannequin. I'm sorry, Draco. We do have a mannequin to find.
Welcome back, Jesse. How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still human? Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Jesse, we don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every hiss-corrupted individual dead.
They're already dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
They're already dead, so...
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
I mean, this is the kind of difficult decision you have to make at a certain point. we've already made one test to see if we can exorcise them of the resonance, so to speak. But you also have the thing, it's like, okay, how much damage are they going to cause? How many people are going to die by letting them run around? And do you have any actionable hypothesis on how to take care of this and to salvage these people? I mean, I get on the top of my head, maybe throw an HRA around the chest of one of these flying agents and see if it does anything. I mean, you can have a direct sonic version of the HRA where it like shoots the resonance in a certain direction, so we can like use it as a noise gun, and if that works. But again, this is all hypothetical, and who knows if it actually would.
We've lost employees before, but this is too much.
I don't know.
We need to do better.
Hey, I'm doing good, Draco. I hope your evening's going well. Whoa. Okay, sorry. Alright, let's see what we got here. I really don't need any other shields, but honestly, the energy recovery while the shield is active is kind of useful. Let's get a little extra you. Let's get a little extra health. And can we get you? No, we can't get you. Let's get the large objects for the toss. Alright, so what we need to do is go back to here and go into the sealed threshold corridor. Well, you can tell that Emily is arguing against this entire action plan. I'm just going to call you Oren. But she's going to say, like, you're the boss, I'll do whatever you say. I disagree, but not my place to argue against you. So if you can weaponize the Polaris noise, can we use it to knock out the hiss, right, theoretically? I mean, well, that's the question. Like, what I would do if I was the scientist in this situation is I would grab an HRA that's not being used, because we now have the HRA production up and running, take it and throw it around the chest of one of the floating agents, because they're non-aggressive, and see if it does anything to affect them in any way, whether it be knocking them out and causing them to fall, or if it actually pushes back the hiss and the individual inside becomes conscious. Because if that is the case, there is a specific type of speaker which concentrates a sound in a very narrow focus. I forgot what they're called. So instead of being like a sound wave that goes in a full 360 bubble, it's just completely focused right ahead of you. And you can then modify that with an engineer to have it as like a noise gun that shoots Polaris resonance in a certain position. So any aggressive hiss, we can literally knock them out that way, then pop an HRA on them, and boom's problem solved. That being said, any hiss where they have body alterations, like the Explodey Boys or the Invisible Guys, their bodies have been contorted so far beyond recognition, even if we got them back, they'd be dead already. So there's literally nothing we can do in that situation. But that's my plan if I was the head of research here. Oh my god, it's the pink flamingo!
It's got to be an altered item.
Hey everyone, guess what? Mirrors are more fun than television. The freaking pink damn flamingo. Hold on, I gotta take a selfie here. Just because we know that Max Payne would absolutely love this. Hey, guess what? Boom, pink flamingo. Ka-ching. Let's go! Oh boy, we're back.
This thing again.
And the arena. Wait, there's multiple arenas?
You got into another altered item. What does this thing want? Is it fighting the boar?
I didn't even realize there was multiple. Oh god! Stay away from me! Get away! Go away! I don't want to see you anymore. Okay. I literally thought we only had one arena, but apparently there are multiple ones. Done. Maybe I just don't pay that close attention when I'm doing this fight.
I never did like flamingos. Too pink.
Hey, but they talk to your shadow self. That's what pink flamingos are. They're your shadow self talking to you, telling you that you need to dye your hair red or that mirrors are more fun than television. Come on. Haven't you played that game? I mean, your brother just talked about that game about the frickin' cop when he was real. Come on, Jesse. All he wants is a huge Dean / former. Now you're shipping me with the former. Okay. All right, I see how this is. All right, clock threshold. Let's cut you out. Boom. No unique procedures required. Altered effect status is suspected but not verified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological phenomena in the area. This effect is currently unconfirmed. New altered effects has been observed. So this is the second one, altered item that they referenced in a previous document, saying that there were 2 that ended up behaving differently recently for no reason, essentially. The first was the Arctic Queen refrigerator. The second is the pink flamingo. And what we know about both of them is the former linked itself to it. Now, quick question. Do we have the other pink flamingo document? Because I do want to talk about that. No, we do not. When we get the other document for the pink flamingo, we'll discuss that more. When's the wedding? I don't know. Currently, the former's having an issue getting into this reality. He's kind of stuck in the astral plane. And it's kind of, like those kind of long-distance relationships are always hard on me, so we're going to have to figure something out. Whoa, hi there. You know what? Let's just put that little encounter on hold real quick. And we are going back to Central Research. I'm with you, Legend. Like, I've never really looked past that one section, but maybe the lighting on my screen's brighter, which is why I can see the other platforms on this. Whatever, I'm not going to argue. I'm curious, considering beings other than the board can link to items seen with the former, if the typewriter in Alan Wake is linked to the Dark Presence. Well, the typewriter itself, frankly, is irrelevant to the Alan Wake lore. Now, the former used to be a member of the board, as we've seen in one of their hotlines. So it's presumably of the same species, or at least Cthulhu-like species as the rest of the board. So it would have the same attributes to link to items. Now, the fact that they can't prove what the Pink Flamingo's effect is suggests something to me, which we will talk about shortly once we get the other document. And what's the hold up, Val? What's the hold up? Actually, before we do anything else, let's grab a few more quarry entrants. There's a couple of secret locations we need to grab. It's always great to check the environments in the boss rooms. We could see so much crap. Well, we have the first boss room with the anchor. We are going to be seeing Mold 1 in this one, but that's going to be coming much, much later. Alright, so there's one more hidden location in this area I forgot to grab because we did not have the fly ability. Here we go. Alright. Come on, and kaboom. Dude, all this scaffolding just gives me headaches. No, not there. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, where are you? Hidden location. Would you pop for me, please? I didn't realize it was, remember it being this much of a friggin' run to get to it. There we go. There's our hidden location. And that gives us our little shortcut over here back to the furnace, weirdly enough. Hi there, furnace. Same here, Legends. Like, because right there, all we know that the astral entities and the Hiss are not friends, and they will fight each other, and I love watching it happen. Just grab some popcorn and place bets. Okay, I can't be the only person who did this, but anyone after you did a whole night of Super Smash Brothers as a kid, did you ever set up like 4 level 9 computers at 99 stock and take bets on who do you think would win after the night they killed each other? So you're just watching the computers fight. I used to do that all the time. I don't know why. Anyways, let's get back to Central Research. What are the astral spikes? That is a big question. I still have that on my questions list, to be honest, Draco. Like, we know that they're native species of the astral plane, and that they can hitchhike inside of the minds of an individual who links into the astral plane, like the astronauts, and after they can bring them out into the real world, and that would cause them to erupt physically out of their skull. But other than that, I really don't know what the hell they are. It's possible they obey the board's orders, but again, that's a big unknown, to be 100% honest.
Plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit.
What about the
At least
plants?
they can't talk back.
Why? Just talk to the plants, Jesse.
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
I mean, like, you could argue, Space Dog, that it's a quote-unquote species, even though it's more of a abstract, ephemeral type of thing. One could almost call it a chaotic thought, which you wouldn't call a chaotic thought a species, so to speak. But it's hard to say. I'm just saying species because it fits the imagery easiest.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Oh, there we go. You're so nice to the plants. We actually already got the weapon upgrade from that one, Gary. We got it during the last stream for the from the furnace. So we do have eternal fire already. Beings, entities, something. It's really hard to say one way or another.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Imagine being in the recording booth and freaking the script writers are like, okay, here, could you say these lines, Courtney? And she's like, wait, what? And try to make it sound serious.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
Yep.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
Tell us all your insecurities here, Jesse. Jeez. I love how you can be more open with literally a houseplant than you can with another human being. And let's be honest, I'm pretty sure that can call some people out on occasion. No clue, Space Dog. I mean, these trees growing here, like, what is this light coming in from up here? Like, it's not a skylight. Like, I've at one point wondered if this is, like, light from the astral plane, but that wouldn't make any sense, because then we would have well, Foundation spoilers there, but that's not the case.
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more. They're good listeners.
They are. That they are. Oh, Charlie passed away yesterday, Dracofox. I'm sorry about that. You're trying to see what the seeds, if they can grow around a metal pole. Yeah, if you can get the seeds to get Charlie 2 up and running. That's like you were saying that Charlie was a little near the end of its lifespan. Okay, so we're good there. There's one thing we need to do before we continue onwards to the next quest, though. And this is another little hidden location, which I did not know about for the longest time, I'll be honest. You're thinking of Adi like the god from Bruce Almighty. He wanted a vacation so he can pass on his duty on to us. So, I look at Ati, and we'll see when we get to that section of the game where we bump into him again. Kind of like the Anderson brothers in a certain sense. Godly? Possibly, yes. God, as in literal capital G God? Possibly. More so, I separate what the nature of he is and more focus on he's the caretaker of the house. How he was born, the nature of his existence, that's another thing where it's like it doesn't really matter as long as we know he is the caretaker. How did you get up here, buddy? Lab 79. This is a weird-ass place. And because we have been seeing this stuff, we've been seeing these Easter eggs for this band like crazy. But here, again, we're going to see it one more time. Socks and Ballerinas, their album called Soap. This is like the third time we've seen Socks and Ballerinas in this game, and this is the name of the songs on that album. I don't know why these developers really were obsessed with it. And if anyone's curious about this code right here, 1915-311-19-1, it literally just says Socks and Ballerinas spelled out in numbers. That's all it is. You can get to that balcony from the teleport point and jump off the edge also. That's probably the easier way to get this. I mean, I listened to the album after I found this for the first time. I was like, ooh, nice. What is going on here? What are you doing on the ceiling? Mannequin, what are you doing up there? I mean, I know you want to headbang, but this is a little ridiculous. Okay, let's shut this off. Okay, we good? Or do we want to, like, turn off gravity for some random reason? Okay, let's turn off gravity again. Why is this a thing? I have no idea what the hell this is even about. Let's get out of here. Really? What does it do for Are you talking about the gravity affects the room down in my dark disquiet room as well? Let's go check it out. Because I didn't know these two rooms had an effect on each other. No idea. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it is something. Does this music count as an altered item because of how it causes things to levitate? Oh, you talk about how the chair always lands on its legs? Well, I've disproven that in the stream already. We tested this through science, and we found out that is a false claim. Even though it's like 9 times out of 10 it does land on its legs, which is like a cat. I don't know. Oh! I'm not sure if anyone else saw, but apparently we found a new official altered item. According to Remedy, there's an altered item in their offices that you have to refer to it as a person because the chair thinks it's a human being. So if you refer to it as a chair, it gets pissed off and sends an earthquake at you. True story. Go check their Instagram and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Correct. Even a single prism should be able to produce enough HRAs for everyone. They strike me as instinctual. Less conscious, more like a collective impulse. I would certainly like to interview one. Before I began making videos, I did all of Darling's transcription. I was thrilled when the comms department gave him a media team.
Are you gonna give me the Easter egg? Give me the Easter egg. Come on, give me the Easter egg. Say the thing. Say the thing. You're gonna say the thing? Nope, he's not gonna say the thing. Damn it. So I think he has like another Alex Casey Easter egg. I could be wrong, but it is something Remedyverse related. Alright. Fly to Lab 79. We can delete that one. This is a moldy area. I don't want to be in here any longer than we have to. Oh, Jesus! Bro. Really? What are you doing down here, you jerk? Like, hey, buddy, you never told me your name. Like that, we're talking, it would share. Exactly. If anyone's in my Discord, I actually put up pictures of it. It's freaking ridiculous. Hey there, rubber ducky. How you fucking...
Disappearing ducks.
Great.
Great.
And now it's gonna quack at us and give us shit. Okay, there it is. Duck, Duck, cut your shenanigans. You fucking asshole. Where'd you go? Actually, now that I think about it, this would be a great cat toy. Because you can literally make... It's like a laser pointer, but better. Or even a dog toy. It'll keep them entertained for hours, and you won't have to do anything. Or did it go... Oh, there it is. Get over her, you little shit! There we go.
Finally.
Done.
No more quacking.
Boom. Alright, direct contact with this item is not permitted. Safety gloves are required when handling. Item is a yellow rubber duck toy from the 1950s. A single hole in the bottom allows air and water to flow in and out. The item makes the sound analogous for quacking. The item travels considerable distances with surprising speed. How it achieves this motion is unknown. The item forms something of unknown purpose with anyone who makes direct physical contact with it and begins to follow them, quacking often. Maybe form a connection of some kind, possibly. This had led to the researchers named so-and-so entering cardiac arrest, though due to the individual's health issues, the matter may not be connected to the item's effect itself. And remember, this is the one that was actually created in one of the agents' home, and he got fired because he was illegally taking altered materials out of the place. Alright, now that we got that taken care of, what else do we got? Alright, so which should we do? I'm going to make a poll for this one. 2 seconds. Let's make a poll. That's more of a... That's more of a U-Toy Dragofax, no worries. Alright, let's do a quick poll on this. I'm gonna put that out there, and I'm gonna go refresh my water real quick. 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like the mirror is where we are heading next. Hold on, click over here, boom, boom, and we're good to go. Okay, let's head to the mirror, which, luckily enough, is literally right here. Don't worry, neither of these has the dolls. Draco will be fine for the time being. First things first, I want that outfit. Oh, I lied. There actually is dolls here. I'm sorry, Draco. I did not mean to be mistaken in that. No, we're actually not going to finish Langston's mission up yet, Nothingness, only because that that mission takes us into the story-related area. So we'll do that once we get to the Prime Candidate program. You just finished your Passover dinner? Oh! Happy Passover there, Isaac. And it is Good Friday. Just in time for the mirror on the wall. How'd the dinner go?
Why'd they keep an altered item here?
Okay, now we can come down here whenever we want. Mirror containment. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I got some on my phone. Okay, nothing. Perfect. All good, just usual little nephews yelling and whatnot. I hear ya. Family get-togethers like that can be very rambunctious. Alright. Altered item 60. The mirror does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen in its glass contains slight distinctions. It is unknown why the mirror does this, if there is any blah 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 when it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world in which it wishes were real, subtly replacing our reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. The specifically designed black rock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, a particular arrangement of the panels is required to open the door. Is a hall of mirrors built by liars. I'm a pale reflection of myself. Ooh, address unknown reference right there. Actually, no. Well, it is address unknown, but that's from the poet Poole, right? The poet Poole, who is referenced in Address Unknown, who, weirdly enough, Thomas Zane knows of the poet Poole. So we have two different pools, and of course, pool being another expression for water.
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
Okay, so what I do not understand here, which is a frustration I have personally with the freaking researchers they hire at this place, is, let's be honest, if you have a guy talking like that, and he just came out of a threshold that's inside of a mirror, why would you not just automatically assume, oh, he's talking backwards? Why would that not even cross her mind? Come on, lady. You have to be smarter than that. It's like, where do they hire these people from? Jesus. Alright, mirror altered item. This proposal is to finally determine the precise nature of the reflected space within the altered item. Is it transplanar, psychologically generated, or rooted within our own dimension? How does the altered item know the space in its vicinity well enough to reflect it? Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Is the space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess the physical ends of the mirror, someone else owns the other. What purpose might they use it for? Can they walk through into our world? What are their motives? Lastly, to what purpose does the altered item produce the reflections of the individuals that enter it? Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? As well as with all altered items, we need to attempt to distinguish if its behavior is something probably dangerous in nature or potentially dangerous. I don't know. Oh my god. Go away. Freaking little... Sorry, it's getting a little warmer here where I'm at, so we have insects flipping around all the time. Some do not have common sense. That's absolutely accurate. Clearly she didn't listen to enough metal as a kid with backwards messages. Clearly she did not listen to enough Poets of the Fall who do backwards messages all the time. You don't know her. She could have 15 kids at home and she's busy worrying about... That is true. That is very true. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this puzzle. Okay. So this is going to be the... I always mess up on this, where I do it backwards. Wait, hold on. Furthest away on the... right. Let's see if I can do it right the first time.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
Wait, no, it's the opposite. So this is down, the other two are up. Now let's try the other one. That's going to be down, down, up. So only the back one's going to be up. Is that it? Nope, it's the other way around. God, I always mess this damn thing up. Up, down, down.
What do these shutters do? What a weird way to lock something up.
I guess you gotta make sure everything's good to go. Yep, I immediately get it wrong. I don't know why. Every single time I do this, I just mess up the first time around. Alright, so I did a little something right before stream to make this whole section a little easier to understand. For example, let's go and look at the first scene.
Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, if anyone's curious exactly what she's saying, well, guess what? I made this text backwards.
Shit, I'm inside? Testing, my name is Jesse Faden. Testing. Yeah, that's not good.
Alright, we'll continue onwards. So it's not just random gibberish, she's literally going like, hey, what the hell's going on? Alright, and here we are. In the mirror dimension where everything is nice, shiny blue. Now this one, I'm not even going to attempt this puzzle. I never get that one right. And as far as I can tell, the only real difference in the mirror dimension is one little... Hold on. Not here. There's one poster in particular that actually changes. Here it is. Rather than saying don't eat the mold, it says burn it with fire. So we can take that and roll the camera. How can we... Filters, camera speed. I don't know if I can actually flip the image, but yeah, it just says kill it with fire. I don't know why. I find that very amusing. Moving onwards, though. Aside from my childishness.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
I'm sorry, lady, that's not very helpful at all. Whatsoever. Yeah, as far as I can tell, that's really the only change in this with the mirror dimension. I mean, there's a few random textures where they missed, in my opinion, because they still say the same thing the correct direction. I mean, little things like, let me see if I can find it. Not that one. There's something in here.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
I mean, like, there's some random textures that are still proper. Oh, that one's backwards. Like this one right here. This one still says it the proper direction. Like, that one's the right way, but this one is backwards. Actually, no, these are forward too. So, like, I don't know if it was like an oversight or if it's meant to mean something more than that, but... Okay, well, what was she just saying?
Hello? Is someone in here? Like anyone could understand that.
Well, hello there. Reflection of myself. Oh yeah, and what did she say on that one? Sorry. I'm gonna be switching back and forth, I apologize.
Hey there, Jesse Faden.
Like, honestly, to answer your question there, Legend, is... If you saw a inverted version of yourself, would you be able to tell the difference? Barring the fact that you have, like, a scar on your face or something, but would you be able to tell if you yourself were backwards? Like, looking at yourself in the mirror, do you notice any difference? I don't know, maybe that's just me asking stupid questions, but... Everyone should know by now, I think about weird shit.
That's not good.
That's not good. And this is probably the biggest... This actually is an Easter egg right here, what she said at that moment.
I'm much wilder than you.
I am much wilder than you. Obviously a direct reference to Courtney's other character in the Remedy verse from Quantum Break, Beth Wilder. But it's also a second meaning here as well, is if we're taking her literally, I am wilder than you, meaning I'm off the leash. As I talked about recently in my latest, literally in the video I did about Poets of the Fall, I talk about it in my Confrontation of the Shadow video. And Remedy uses mirrors all the time throughout their stories, and they always mean the same thing. It's basically looking inward. Seeing a version of yourself that's not readily visible reflected back at you. Usually your own shadow self. So if this right here is Jesse's darker side, it would literally be wilder by definition.
Yeah.
Switchback.
Hey, where are you going?
Okay. Crack the fingers. Boss time! I actually had my own little code that I used in the school when I was trying to write something, but it was really odd and it had to do with music. Alright, let's do this. Oh, crap! I can't see her. There she is. Nope! Throw that back at you. Hey, you. Hey, you. Cut your crap. Oh, you little jerk! Get over here. There we go. We got one down.
Pale imitation.
Nothing but a pale imitation. She said the line. She said the thing, people. She's quoting Pool. Okay, I need to get some. Whoa. She's got a shield now. Whoa, crack. That was bad. Is that it? Give me your health. Give me your health. Oh, crap. Move. Ow. Oh my god, jerk. Jerk. You son of a dick. Please, someone... I hope someone remembers where that is from.
That better be all of them. That explains why they locked this mirror up.
Done. And again, if we're using Remedy's obsession with mirrors to talk about the confrontation of the Shadow Self, well, we literally just met her. Her name is Isej. Or Isej, I should say. We have to use the E in that. Because when you say the word Jesse, it ends with an E sound, not an eh sound, so it's an Isej. Oh, boy. You almost died fighting this one. She is a pain. I will be honest. She is a pain in the ass to fight. Imagine if she was actually attacked like you can with launch, grabbing objects. What I think would be fun, even though it'd be nigh impossible to beat, is if she literally mirrored all your actions. So if you pick something up, she picks something up. If you throw it, she throws it. If she dodges one direction, she dodges that direction. But I don't know how you would actually deal with that. Other than trying to, like, get her stuck on geometry or something. Like, I don't know. Anyways. Is everybody ready? Whoa. You can't see anything here. That's interesting. Let's head back out again and see what happens. Let's get out of this place. It's kind of spooky.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing.
And I wonder if she's changed now that she's confronted the shadow, so to speak.
Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone. It's dealt with.
It is. At least in this place. Before we do anything else, let us hop on up. And let's go.
Since little Topher is taking a trip with his father into the world outside our wonderful bureau, I think it's a good time to talk about secrets.
Mr. Bones.
Who can tell me what a secret is?
It's something you hide from everyone so they don't get scared.
Partially correct, Topher. A secret is something you don't tell anyone outside the bureau, because people outside the bureau
Aren't ready for the truth of reality.
Very good. When you tell someone a secret, you're hurting their brains very badly. Now, let's review what exactly is or isn't a secret. First, we have a rainbow. Secret or not secret?
Not secret.
Correct. And the true version of rainbows?
Secret.
Correct. Cats?
Not secret.
Correct. And the Alpine Chimera?
Secret.
Topher. Too many slip-ups and your father will have to go on vacation without you. You don't want to end up like Meg, do you?
What? What happened to Meg?
Stop staring at me, doll!
I'm not allowed to go outside anymore.
Correct.
So there actually is to answer your question, Gary, there actually is a very specific reason why they made these episodes, and oh my god, look at Topher just living his best life dancing right there. And I was about to say I have a video up about that, but sadly I haven't uploaded it yet. I actually do have a video on the Threshold Kids, but it's not up yet. One, the biggest thing is Bethany Harrington, who's the head of the parapsychology department, made this TV show specifically to educate Dylan on the paranatural world. That being said, this entire episode right here, for example, is how to keep secret, so to speak. It's basically telling Dylan that you need to figure out what you can and cannot say to people outside this bureau, because if we let you outside into the streets and you're a chatty Cathy and you start exposing classified shit, well, we're gonna lock you down in this oldest house forever. You're not allowed to go outside anymore. Which he never was in the first place, but it's basically telling him, hey, accept our dogma about how you talk to people, otherwise you're never leaving, kid. It's like a very loosely veiled, I don't want to say threat, but that's basically what it is. And specifically, they make Meg here a redhead because it resembles Jessie, his sister. Gives him a sense of comfort. Her parents disappear, just like what happened in Ordinary, so Dr. Harrington literally made the show custom tailored for Dylan himself, which is just messed up. But let's check out the mirror procedures. The item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. Okay, and this was discovered in 2005. Okay. A hanging mirror oval in shape, the frame is made of ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact that the glass transports individuals to a paranatural space when touched. This space is an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images. Others are this, while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a so-and-so distance from the item itself. Relocating the item has proven that the reflection changes depending on its surroundings. Agents have been sent to explore the reflection. Something has been observed in the test subjects sent inside. believed to be psychosomatic. Prolonged exposure to the reflection is not advisable. So they did eventually figure out that it was backward speech, and they have a term for that. I don't know what that term is. What was the ordinary AWE exactly? Unfortunately, we will not get to that until a little bit later in the game. We do explore that in full, though. Or maybe not in full, but we get a better idea of what all happened, I should say. Boom, we got the asynchronous suit. Okay, so there's one more Easter egg in this area that I do want to show off. It's a little hard to do, but let's see if we can pull this off. Maybe not an Easter egg, but just a cool little detail. It's redacted, so I can't say exactly about the ordinary AWE. Exactly. The whole thing's redacted right now. We can't know anything. But there's one quick little thing I wanted to try to figure out. Okay, so we got to get all of the Newton's cradles going in one direction. Nope. Nope, almost there. Good enough. Nope. Gotcha. This is hard to freaking do. Good enough. So remember back in the research sector where they talk about running synchronicity experiments where they would have people all over the world in hotel rooms that were all matched each other, and they would throw the TV on in order to see if the one that wasn't turned on would start to automatically adjust. Well, this area here is the synchronicity lab, so they do similar things here. The idea is you set them up in the mirror dimension and then do the exact same thing over here in the real world. Let's see what happens. So that one needs to shut off. Did I do it wrong? Damn it. I can never get this right on command. Basically, if you do this accurately, what ends up happening is the entire room begins to shake and it gives you a random mod. Like, the whole thing just starts going, just freaking out in this spot. Yes, we already did the luck puzzle. So, yeah, I can almost never get this to work properly, but that's what it, essentially what it does. It just starts flipping out and shaking the entire oldest house. Because what you're doing is causing both areas to resonate, or the mirror dimension and the real place to resonate together. And when two things resonate, they tend to vibrate. Come on, shoot again. Whoa, hi there. Bro, chill. Anybody else? Yeah, you guys are all done. Get out of here. Nope, we grabbed the suit just a second ago. We're gonna head all the way back to Central Executive and turn it on. Same here, Gary. Like, I've got it to work maybe once for that Newton's Cradle puzzle, but I've never got it to work 100%. Abilities. So let's go ahead and... Do I have enough for that? What do you guys think? Should we get the triple launch? Should we get the triple launch? Because we have enough to get the triple launch right now. Let's do it for the fun of it. We got another one for the grip. Nice. We still need some corrupted samples, which again are going to be mold. Perfect. Grip, boom. Ammo while levitating, energy gains from headshots, ammo per shot, ammo there, reduction, ammo refund, accuracy, doesn't mean anything. Really? We have nothing good on this. I guess the reload while shielded is the best thing we have, but literally there's nothing good here. Whatever. Okay. Let me just delete a few things. Yeah, we don't need any of you. And let's delete a few of these things. What do we got? Energy, health pickups, energy recovery speed, and launch. We don't need this. Nope, I don't want any of you. Perfect. Now, let's have some fun and switch ourselves up. Look at that freaking outfit. I love this thing. This outfit's freaking cool. Hey, take it easy, Matt. You enjoy the rest of your evening. Actually, I just got the ability so we can take care of healing orbs, so we are good there.
We go around that way. Yeah.
But that being said, do you guys know what time it is? It is time for round 2 of the jukebox. I think it's time to do a second round of this bad boy. Let's go. Player pierce and shatter damage. No, ammo recovery is up. So all this means is that we don't use the pierce or the shatter. We use the spin and the regular gun, and we're good to go. I think I already have the C... Wait, no, do I... I don't think I got the C's for large objects yet, no. But we're going to have to work our way to it. Oh my god, I can't move. I physically can't move right now. What's going on? My controller is not letting me move. Let's try this again. Reload. There it goes. Alright, no shatter. Spin only. Let's do this. Okay. This is the look of a director. Abso-freaking-lutely. And frankly, the director outfit, I'm not really a fan of. There's only maybe 3, arguably 4 outfits in this game that I actually enjoy. According to the costume design, the outfits are designed to represent the oldest house and clothing form. This one right here. Honestly, I can see that in terms of color scheme and some other random stuff. Is that part of the art book? Which, weirdly enough, I have not finished reading all of the art book yet. Got it. Whoa! You're gonna be my boy. Shoot for me! Where? Where is it? Where? Where? Where'd the guy go? There's one more enemy here somewhere. There he is. Let's get up top so we get a little more range. And yes, I will space out these jukebox fights, so we're not doing them all in one go. Guess what? 3 in one go! Yes! Goodbye. Two in one go. Nice. Drop, and let's do this. Oh my god, I'm out. No, you stop. You're gonna explode on him. I don't want you to be an exploding boy for me. Oh, poof. Thank you, good. Okay, wave 2 out of 3 done. Let's do this. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and link it to me, Gary. Oh my god, hit that guy. Thank you. Okay, I need to take care of other rats first before I focus on him, otherwise I'm gonna get snuck up on. Whoa. Almost there. How many more? I think we got a few over here that are spawning. Yep, there we go. There we go. Get over here. One more. Yep. Whoa, shit. Dude, that broke my shield in one throw. Wow. That it? Are we done? Done. Let's get going. Hey, no worry, Tao. How you doing? You're watching on double speed to get caught up? Cool, cool, cool. I'll catch you in 45 minutes. Mostly we're just running around, taking care of a few outside quests. We just did the mirror. We did the second round of the former. Now we're doing another round of expedition before we head into the mold threshold. And unfortunately, I did not add any strength to my shield, which would have been very useful right now. There's a CDC video here on YouTube. Yeah. Shoot it over. If you link it in here, I'll grab a copy of it before anything else. But if you want to link it to me, Discord would be the easiest place. I'll definitely get it there. If not, you can send it to me on Twitter. I don't know. Either way works. Alright, fingers crossed. Almost done. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now run. Okay, no, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me like that. Serpentine pattern, they can't get you that way. Keep shooting. Oh, shit! Wrong direction. You little asshole. I need to get some health before we continue onwards, though. There we go. trying to do this last checkpoint with no health is not a smart move. Get off of... This is my... I'm the king of this mountain. You get off. Come on. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Let's go. Goodbye. Sammy, I'll let you out and give me a second, bro. Literally. I'm like, okay, dog, fine. I can't deny you when you look at me with those eyes. Alright, let's continue. Are you still shooting at me, you little ass? Stop it. You don't have a link for Discord? If you want to go to... Honestly, the easiest way to get a link for Discord... Let me just do it real quick. Give me a second. Invite. Copy, boom. All right, there we go. I just put it up in the chat. The only downside about this one is my normal strategy for those invisible boys is to use the shatter, and that's not going to really help us here, so we're going to have to default to the grip. Oh boy, here we go. Now the fun part. Nope, let's not do this one. Goodbye. Can I do this? Okay, stay over there. Just stay over there. Don't come near me. Can't see me. Okay, 1 out of 3. Let's go. Damn it, out there. Are they gonna do this one too? They're gonna do this one too? You little freaking shit. Crap. That's like one of literally the hardest locations to do this at. You! Oh, I'm dead. Crap, I'm gonna need to kill things. You sniping piece of shit. You could throw it anywhere you would like. If you want to throw it in the control channel, feel free. You're perfectly good. I want to check out what you're talking about. I was good, and that sniper decided to just freaking take a pot shot right at my ass. And weirdly enough, we're still doing better than the first time around. Cool. I'll check it out after the stream. I just wish we can shield while grabbing those little things. Because frankly, trying to fight these guys will be a pain in the ass. Yeah, okay, so I know where that one is. Let's see if I can do this one first. It's just not spawning here this time. Great, okay. Where did it go this time? God, stop spawning right next to me, you shitheads. Like, really, the strat here is not to fight, but to run around, let them despawn from one and respawn to you, and then you'll generally be okay. This is actually one of the best ones. One of the best locations to get, because you're protected on almost all sides. Perfect. And where's the last one? There it is. This one's actually pretty good too. Oh crap! I'm gonna get blown up right here. Got it! I got it! It's okay, we succeeded. Even if we die, we're fine. That was bad. I say this is one of the best locations, literally as the exploding boys say, haha, I'm gonna ruin this chick's career. Link here way before you did, but upon refreshing it's gone. I think you did. Yeah, I think YouTube did filter it out. My spam filter for the chat is way too strong, I'll be honest. Like, mostly it takes out any form of a third-party link unless it comes from me or one of the moderators. And it's technically a good thing, because it prevents people from coming in and posting spam links, but when we actually want them to, it doesn't work sometimes. Hey, no worries, SG. We're just doing round 2 of this bad boy. Okay, luckily, all 3 are right here. We're getting good RNG on this one. Shit. Okay, we got 2 out of 3. Let's see if we can make it all the way up top, drop down, and call it good. Got it. Now run, 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 drop, and wish you could run faster. But the benefit of getting the triple launch is your energy recovers while holding, which is really the good part of getting it. Okay, you can kill me if you guys want. It's not gonna really do much. We have 12 minutes in order to kill this last guy. Yeah, it's that one's annoying because of the spawners. It's just, my opinion, as long as you wait for them to spawn, then rush to the opposite, like, go to one place where the beeper is not located at, and then run to the other side. And then when they do spawn, it'll be in the wrong place. Okay, I need to get some health. Health. Okay. Without my shotgun, I am not happy right now. Come on, boy. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I cannot see him. Bro, where are you? There he is. Let's get rid of the little guys. Nope. No, crap. This is bad. Okay, get some health. Get some health. Get some health. Be good. Okay, good. Let's not use that. I want to make sure I have ammo at all times. I wish I had some fire rate increases. That would really make this a lot easier. Almost done. One more round, we should be good. Okay, let's find where its corpse was, which is right about here. Let's do old school Halo teabagging. Yes, screw you, dude. Yeah, you're basically manipulating the AI of it, doing it that way, SG. And it gives you, like, half of the grab time in order to... before they spawn, and then you just have to wait it out. That is one way to do it too, Gary. During my first several run-throughs, I didn't use the rocket launcher, the charge, like, at all, because I kept killing myself with it. So I just kind of gave up on using it until my most recent playthrough before this one. And I was like, oh wow, that's how you use it. You just don't shoot right next to you. Alright, so that one is done. We have to do round 3, but let's give it a break. I think it is time for the longest side quest in the game. Let us go meet Dr. Underhill. You only started using a rocket launcher in the second playthrough. I still underestimate the area size, especially when I put... Yeah, because you want to make the area of effect so much bigger, so you put the mods on, but by doing so, you make it more dangerous for yourself. What I started doing with it, though, is for the Explodey Boys, when the bunch spawn in the distance, I'll use them to clear out, like, the entire... like, all of the Explodey Boys in one shot, and then go in and deal with the rest of it with a regular gun. Alright, so for anyone who is not familiar with the game, Emily earlier on said that there is a Dr. Rhea Underhill who is researching the mold, and for us to go, I don't know, check in on her, see how she's doing. Ah, the rude lady, yes. I love Underhill. Like, honestly, like, maybe I have a weird personality type, but I like her single-minded focus, and I've never really been annoyed with people who are a little bit abrasive, a little rough around the edges, as long as they get the job done, if that makes sense. You just kind of, like, accept the good with the bad, so to speak. The pit. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can never find this damn thing. Where the hell is that power core? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. I am smart. Alright, the elevator works now. Dude, trying to navigate this place was a bitch in the original map layout. I agree, dude. It was... like, the map's still not great, but you could not find your way around this location. Alright, hold on. I need to switch back to my collectibles log. Hey, you two. These guys are great.
There, ma'am. Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Hey there.
Excuse me. Are you lost?
Are you? Who are you talking to?
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet?
What the fuck?
The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
So can the hiss.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
She doesn't give a fuck, dude. I don't care what anyone says. I love Rhea here. She's just such a... Like, I don't even want to say she's a bitch. She just doesn't care. It's just complete lack of awareness. It's like, what I'm doing is the most important thing in the world. Everything else is trivial in comparison. You're the boss. I don't give a shit. She has no respect for the hierarchy of the Bureau to begin with. But she's like, I just don't fucking care because what I'm doing is more important. And what that personality trait does is it makes her really freaking good at her job. Alright. I need to go turn the air conditioning on because it is getting hot here. 2 seconds. And we are back. Alright. So what do you have to say about Pope?
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Weirdly enough, I 100% agree with that. But personally, I don't know if Emily is one who goes too far, because she completely contradicts Darling in one of her essays. So she's not afraid of going against the hierarchy, so to speak, but... Personally, though, when it comes to Underhill's comment about science being skepticism, you get to question everything, and don't be afraid to reject what those who came before have mentioned. I'm kind of a proponent of that. For me, the first thing I do when I come up with a new idea for the channel, or just life in general, is try to disprove it to yourself. Say, okay, this is an idea that I've had. Let's put a different hat on and pretend I am on the other end of this argument. How do I disprove this? And if you can, you go, well, I was wrong in the first place. And if you cannot disprove it, that's when you go, okay, maybe there's something here, let's start researching it more. That's just the methodology I personally try to use.
So, is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
Oh, whoa, you seem to know Darling pretty well there, Rhea.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis.
Ego.
Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Anyone else wonder if that's literally the way that Underhill flirts? It's like a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I was like, okay, girl.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Alright, you do your thing over here. I'm gonna go steal all of your paperwork. And what are you? Let me see. Are you the type of scientist that has all this stuff? Interesting. Okay, maybe it's just me being weird. But I'm literally looking her lab space over looking for an alcohol. But she seems to be the only office space in this entire building that does not have a bottle of something. Okay, so what's the call? Checking in. Underhill, checking in. Oh, she reminds you of Dr. Meadows from American Nightmare? Kind of, sort of. I mean, like, Dr. Meadows had certainly a lot of good points in her refutation of Alan's world. Not, I wouldn't say beliefs, but more his philosophy and the morality of what he was doing. Granted, Underhill has a lot better of a voice actress than Dr. Meadows' voice actress did, but anyways, not throwing shade or anything. Yes, I am. That's a lie. Alright, hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into the life of the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides that mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper. Thing to keep in mind here is that he signed it with his first name, not with his last name. Mold threshold. Active threshold mold research. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper. Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to blah 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 construct the architecture of mold. I do not understand if these organisms are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer this to an unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly an ingenious little thing. Full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. And this is, like, the mold here behaves in a very similar manner to the hiss itself. Just instead of being a resonance, it's just microorganisms. No malice involved, it's just spread and reproduce, like any animal. Alright, this one is Threshold Utility Counter Essay. Dr. Erling's research penned essay titled blah 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 contains some glaring omissions, probably the threshold utility. Actually, hold on. So this is the one she's referring to. Thresholds have been a great inspiration. Corey, Blackrock, blah 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 blah. So basically arguing about their utility. Contains some glaring omissions that I feel must shine light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the something creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into some form of life-saving medical technology. Anyways, yes, admittedly, this application is far more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Hey there, Val. Welcome back. I think we need to burn the mold, 100%. That is the solution to this entire problem. Just burn the mold. Dudes are told, don't eat the mold, or as the Mirror Dimension says, burn it with fire!
Director.
What? What?
Is this really the best use of your time?
What? Looking at the posters in the room? Yes. That is 100% the best use of my time, as is staring down upon you, my peon. Work, my worker bee! Sorry. Okay, let's get out of here. Before she complains to HR.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, Emily was trying to repurpose the mode for, like, genetic modification. Custom genetic mutation. Just freaking... These mad scientists, I swear. But honestly, just think about the possibilities with the mold specifically, where you can program microorganisms to build entire structures for you. Think that would what that would do to the labor market and labor costs, for example. Alright, Pink Flamingo Supplement. Agents noticed a transit commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claimed to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal attention of Dr. Darling. So some random hobo was like, I can control the weather, watch me. Sorry. In interviews disguised as casual conversation, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during the heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of so-and-so seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After so-and-so, he was found to possess no periutilitarian or whatever, and was released. The item remained in the Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of the identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. Alright, so this one's kind of interesting. So there's two potentials here. Let's look at both options for the Pink Flamingo. Either A, this is an altered item that doesn't behave by its... Actually, three potentials. So if this is an altered item, it's not doing anything to engage its effect unless it's being actively used by the individual, which makes it more likely this may be an object of power that was bound to the hobo or the vagrant, whatever. And now that it's no longer with him, its altered effect cannot be utilized because it's not bound to anybody else. That's a weird take on it. The other one is potentially that the vagrant himself was the one performing these acts and the object had nothing to do with it. But that being said, the former was able to link to it, creating an altered effect. So it's kind of... It's weird. Yeah, it does sound like Anderson, Isaac, I agree. It's like... Is it a real thing and the former attached, or is it a fake thing and the former attached to it, but this vagrant ended up being... Oh, God! That's not cool, bro. You literally were waiting for me at the top here. But yeah, this vagrant decided... I don't know. It's a tough one. I'll be 100% honest. That's a tough one to try to figure out. Oh, you little fucking shit. Get away from me. Oh, this is all kinds of bad.
Are those
I need to get my Pierce.
people?
I'm not even gonna try to get close enough for them to notice me. Just get rid of them. Oh crap, you little... I thought you were dead. Dude, these snipers are a biatch. Missed him. These snipers are fucking assholes. Yeah, this room was like, in terms of average spawns, this room sucks. That was like pixel perfect freaking drop right there.
Careful in there, man. Area's under quarantine.
Thank you for your well wishes, but I am so powerful, there's no way I would die to some mold creatures. No way. Alright, let's just do it this way now. Goodbye. Oh my god, stop missing. Can we feed the mold to the astral spikes and see what happens? I'm down for that. I mean, all we gotta say is it's for science. We'll figure it out and see what happens. Goodbye. Now let's grab 2 of these this time. Whoa, whoa. Perfect. And we got 2 more right over here. Back up. Back up. That didn't kill them. That did not kill them. Stop it. Stop shooting at me. Are we good? Are we good? Are you all gone? You know what, Nothingness? I still think it'd be fun to see what would happen if we fed mold to the astral spike, because that's how mad science happens. For the lulz. No, no, drop, Jesse.
Found one.
Alright, and to answer the question, I forgot who posted it. Is it possible to kill Mold 1 before you talk to Underhill? Unfortunately, no, because we need to talk to her to get the quest, which gives us the mold samples, which allows us to go down into the pit. If we went straight to Mold 1, we would literally die dropping down this hole. So we do unfortunately need to go through that entire section. Alright, there's a couple things over here we want to do. Anybody more? Nope, that's it. I think that's kind of a given at this point, Gary, is that Mold 1 is literally the hardest thing in the game to fight. Like, even knowing how the entire fight goes... yeah, no. I still can't pull it off. Alright, before we do anything, though, I do want to get a hidden location. Which I believe is over here. Here we go. There we go. More skill points. And save. I think the Astral Spike is just homesick and anger about not being able to return. Dude, imagine, like, you saw something tasty popped up in your home, you went to go eat it, and then randomly you found yourself bursting out of some guy's skull into another alien dimension. You'd be really scared. Let's be honest, we'd all be really scared if that was the case. What do we got? Absolutely nothing. Okay, what else do we got here? What is this? Damage after kills? I don't need accuracy. I don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Like, there's literally... Come on, you have to give us something here. Actually, you know what I want to do right now? Let's take this one. Wait, which one did I have that actually gave us damage increase? Damage while aiming, that would actually be good. Nah, let's just stick with Pierce right now. Alright. I don't know why the ones in the quarry. Like, we know the one that's in the research sector, we know why it's there. But the one in the quarry, I have no clue. I'll be 100% honest, I have no idea why it's there. They don't talk about if additional ones popped out of nowhere. The only thing I can figure is there's a link between the quarry and the astral plane, but there's no evidence for that. Maybe they use the oldest house as a gateway from the astral plane to the quarry. As far as we know, only one astral spike has been manifest into the oldest house, and that's when it popped out of the astronaut's head. I mean, it's entirely possible there's more than that, but I haven't seen any evidence for it. Acquired in 2004, the Get Well balloon. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the atom produces. All cleaning tools must be blank along with the black substance itself, probably incinerated. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after the considerable amount of time the Bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The atom produces a dark-colored sticky substance which drips down its ribbon. And again, this is the part where I ask the scientists, okay, well, have you analyzed what this substance is? What is it? Tell us. Don't just say, hey, something's coming out of it, and that's the end of your entire inquiry. What is it? What's the substance? Tell us. You're scientists. Figure this out. Ooh, pierce damage while aiming. Oh no, that one's already better. Actually, now that I think about it, I may want to take off the headshot damage. Nah, that's actually a greater percentage. It's fine. Okay, there's a hidden location here somewhere. Oh, I know where it's at. Never mind. Let's not do this right now. Give me some mold.
This looks like a good one.
Yeah, like the safe. It says, okay, well, it's blood made of something that's not human. Okay, what is it then? Give us more information. Like me being the curious person I am, I'd want to know these little details, and it's remarkably easy to get the answer to them. Alright, let's just go down here. Picnic basket. Okay, so they don't know what the substance is. Time to guess. I have an idea, Draco Fox, but we have to wait until we get the other document before I discuss it. Yeah, when they don't explain, you just assume it's something out of this world. Again, that's fair enough assumption. It should be nice to know. Frankly, the safe gives me very Schrodinger's cat vibes, so I'm curious if it's a feline DNA, but whatever. Alright, picnic basket. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining, no food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species that have thus been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. The item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided a contradicting data, as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in so-and-so and so-and-so. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. I'm assuming they killed someone. Now, the picnic basket, I think it's funny that should be kept away from lab animals when literally we're sitting in a room full of lab animal containers. So whoever put that document up obviously didn't follow their own directives. Frankly, though, I think this has more of a Disney's fairy tale type of vibe in terms of the collective idea that went into creating it. I mean, having all the animals flock around you, very much like Snow White singing in the woods, it just kind of seems a little similar to me. Alright. Oh, hi there, friends. And yes, this is very much Last of Us right now in terms of these mold zombies. Okay, you stop squirting all over me?
Gross.
You thought Yogi Bear?
Who's gonna owe me for this?
Why is the mirror world so against mold? It's because the shadow self senses danger. It's evidence that the shadow self can still benefit on our instincts. Well, technically speaking, like, this is a big misconception in media. Is the shadow, in the Jungian sense, is not necessarily bad. The shadow is just repressed or suppressed thoughts, desires, etc. So let's say that someone has a suppressed desire to be, I don't know, be sociable. So someone who's asocial has a suppressed desire to be social, but they won't do it, and no one, technically that goes down to the shadow by purest definition, and no one would ever argue that being social is bad. It's simply just something you've never done, or something you're suppressing. And one can make the weird argument that a person who is outwardly evil would have a suppressed good side to them. And so the suppressed good side would be the shadow of themselves, even though they're wicked consciously, but good subconsciously. Oh, she found your bathroom? You need to hire a maid. Seriously? Seriously, SG? You need to get yourself a maid. Oh, Jesus! I don't even need to zoom on these guys. I can still kill... as I say, I can kill them in one shot. They literally don't die in one shot. Thank you. Okay. Now, I'll be honest, I am never good at remembering where all the mold is at. Oh, here's one.
One of Underhill's samples.
Uh-oh. Guess what we found?
Fixed. Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen.
Oh my god, Mr. Bones.
Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
This is not made for children! This is... What the fuck, Dr. Harrington? What is your goddamn head noise? I mean, if you wanted to do everything physically in your power to traumatize a 10-year-old, congratulations, you did your feckin' job. Imagine being that kid and you're literally, all the doors and windows in your room just vanish and you're stuck in there by yourself with physically no way to get out of it. Because the walls are concrete, not drywall. At least with drywall, you can freaking smash through a wall and fit between the studs because they're 16-inch off center separated between them. But when all the walls are concrete and you don't know if they're ever going to re-deviate and let you out again, holy shit! But one random little thing I wanted to point out is he's reading a book called Gone, which is actually a book series for real. And the book series basically has to do with a town where all the adults just up and vanish into thin air. And actually, anyone over the age of 15 would vanish into thin air, and people who survive, a lot of them gain superpowers and had to deal with monsters and shit. So literally, that book is describing what happened in Ordinary, where all the parents vanished, and Jesse and him ended up developing oh, Jesus! Ended up developing powers. So it's just a weird choice for a book. You taking a bathroom break when the house shifts? Wouldn't that mean wherever you've done is going to show up somewhere else? You know what? It would not surprise me if that is a piece of lore in this game where some... Because we know the pneumatic tubes will spit mail in other dimensions. What happens if you're in the bathroom going number 2 and randomly your business decides to, you know, just freaking show up in another dimension out of nowhere? Okay, now this is growing near fresh corpses. That does not help me. This last one always freaking eludes me. Not up here. Hey, Tao, welcome back. So I have a real quick question there. How does my voice sound in double speed? Do I sound kind of like a chicken back? I'm always talking like this going on over here? Because I talk pretty quick to begin with, let alone at double speed. Oh, crap. Where's this last freaking mold sample? Yeah, imagine. Imagine if you do your business in the bathroom and it randomly teleports your freaking refuse on, like, the desk of someone you don't like at the office. Just by accident. You know, sheer coincidence, right? And I wonder if any employees have used that excuse. They're like, oh yeah, I didn't freaking shit on your desk. It was a house shift. It was a house shift. I promise, sir. Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know why my mind went that direction. And the Threshold kids are worse in double speed. Oh my god. I never even thought about it. I have to watch Threshold kids in double speed now. Oh my god. Where is this? Where is this last piece of fecking mold? Near the fresh corpses, that means nothing to me. I mean, there's corpses here. There it is.
This looks like a good one. That's all 5 samples.
That is.
I should get these back to Underhill.
Jim Halpert tries to simulate a mirror earthquake to freak people out and make their house shift. Oh my freaking god. Like, seriously, I think we need to have a Jim Halpert in the Oldest House spinoff. Because that would be freaking hysterical. I mean, the kind of pranks you'd be able to pull with the setting and the weirdness of the house. Oh my god. That'd be great. Hey,
You look like a woman with mold for me.
I have mold for you. I absolutely have mold for you. Wink.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to.
Oh my god.
Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just saw your comment.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
I just saw your comment, Isaac. Yeah. What would happen if Michael Scott was the frickin' director of the FBC? How would this office space run? We seriously need to have someone write a fanfiction of this. Oh my god. That is like pure comedic gold right there. Oh, absolutely, Val. She is totally British.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Okay. So on the way down, there is a hidden location on the... Well, not hidden location, but a little section while we're traveling down that I do not want to miss. There we go. Is this it? This is it. Haha! The Game Hammer Supplement. You really, Mikhail, Toby would be fed to the mold. He'd be like, just like throw him down the hole. Spartan kick him. He's like, this is Splotch. I kick him right down the mold pit. Oh my gosh. All right, Hammer Supplement. The Smiley Sisters Carnival traveled throughout the eastern United States during the 1950s. Beginning in 1956, young men in town visited by the carnival became plagued by a strange form of leprosy, originating in the hands and swiftly moving up the arms. As the death toll climbed, newspapers named the disease the farmer's rot. Oh my god, Agent Michael Scarn, that's his name. It's not even Michael Scott, it's Michael Scarn. Oh, dude, this is fucking beautiful. We need to make this a reality, people. This has to be something. Alright, rumors began circulating that the carnival itself was to blame. In November of 1959, the townspeople of so-and-so, Georgia, took it upon themselves to raze the carnival to the ground, believing the entertainers to be servants of the devil. Okay. This is just me being a word nerd on the side here. I love the word raze. R-A-Z-E. Or just the sound raze itself, because raze in this context means to burn something to the ground, but raze can also mean to build something up, to raise it from the ground versus raising it to the ground. So literally, phonetically, you can't tell what you're meaning here. To want to burn it to the ground or to build something up. Raise it or raise it. English is a weird-ass flipping language. I swear. Anyways, Bureau agents have been monitoring the carnival while investigating the odd disease. Posing as something, agents confiscated all carnival property that survived the flames. At a field office, stray animals were placed in rooms with the individual pieces of the carnival equipment. The game hammer was identified as the cause of the disease. The remaining property was incinerated along with the infected animals. The carnival owners were told they had been carrying a dangerous pathogen in their equipment. Okay, this one kind of bugs me because I want to talk about the plastic tree, but I can't talk about the plastic tree yet because we haven't found the damn document. But at this point in time in the 1950s, they had, let's just say they had no way of making objects identify themselves by using incantations and rituals. So the only way for them to find this thing is to take random stray cats and dogs, throw them into a room with all the objects, and see which one caused them to get infected with this form of leprosy. And then after they did this entire process and found that the game hammer was the one causing it, they burned all the animals inside the tent along with anything else. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck, FBC? I mean, like, I get the fact that this is the quickest way to find out which one of these things is infected, but is the actual altered item, but holy shit. This is definitely a dark page in the Bureau's history. Yeah, legend. Like, that's a little something that just goes over most people's heads when they read that, but reading between the lines, it's pretty dark shit. It's pretty freaking dark shit. Alright, here we go. I know, it's freaking depressing. Like, I'm a total animal lover, and I find it more heartbreaking when animals die in fiction than when people die in fiction. Wait, is there any more? Okay, let's finish all this music before we start looking at stuff.
God. Further I go, the worse it smells.
Are we done? Any more? Seriously, there can't be any more mold, guys. I've already killed everybody. I'm just trying to stop the damn mold noise so I can listen to this in peace.
Ramsey.
Whatever.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Don't eat the mold,
Ranger
dude.
Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Don't eat the mold, bro. Balloon supplement. The item was used in the children's ward of a local hospital in so-and-so. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Something meant to comfort the sick children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. The children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from their orifices. The hospital staff called local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents were intercepted at this call, arrived at the scene within so-and-so hours. The item was taken for evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. Yeah, sure. I'll go take a look at the mold guys real quick. Now, I do have an opinion about the Get Well balloon. While there's only really one way to prove it, is to figure out what the hell that substance is. But let's see if we can find some of these dead mold guys real quick and look at them first before we do that. You know what? Let's just look at them this way. So this is what they look like. Because, you know, that's totally fucking attractive. I mean, look at the booty on that thing right there. Yeah, those things are messed up. Hey, what's up, bird? How you doing? I mean, really the only way to test and see what that stuff, how it behaves, is to allow things to be infected, which sucks. So, if we're using the image of a get well balloon, well, what comes to mind when you see that yourself? Okay, you're in a hospital, your family gets you a get well balloon with the intention behind it being, hey, maybe, hopefully this will put you in a good mood so that you will heal faster. Now, I just have a weird hunch that it actually is like a Sin Eater type of ability on the damn thing. There we go. Hold on. And if anyone's unfamiliar with the Sin Eaters, basically, I think it's a Native American legend. I could be wrong on that, though. Where if someone has an illness, like cancer, for example, well, the Sin Eater would literally eat the disease right out of them and take it into himself, therefore curing the initial victim of the disease. And I think that the black substance may be like a leftover residue of disease itself. Like the disease was made manifest. Like that's based upon nothing but wild ass conjecture. But I think that'd be an interesting way to put it. But again, whether that's what they had in mind, I have no way of knowing. Are we done? Oh my god, the music is over. Thank you, baby Jesus.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the threshold. Ollie's straight up eating the vegetables now, because, well, why not? Mom said, eat your vegetables. Eat too many and your skit'll turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
They're going a little bit delirious. And by a little bit, I mean they're fucking delirious. Picnic basket supplement. Boop and boop. Alright, the item came to the Bureau's attention through several news reports in which a family was harassed by animals during a picnic in the so-and-so national park. The family fled the scene with the basket. Witnesses report seeing the family chased by the following species of animal, something, something, and something. The family eventually abandoned the basket, at which point the animals remained with it for an unknown length of time. Agents acquired the item from the park's Lost and Found office. Again, it just gives me Disney princess vibes, where they always have random animals flocking around them. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm stuck. How do I get out of here? Oh my god. I can't get out of here. This is where I entered through? Is that not where I entered through? No, that's not. That's literally not where I entered through. Oh, like in a recording of Ragnarok, the Chinese emperor, who I shall not name for spoilers, by looking at someone when he fights, he shares the pain from the weak points. What's that a spoiler for? Is Ragnarok like a show or something? Yeah, she definitely needs a flashlight for some of these areas. But guess what, Fox? We have some more mannequins. And guess what? This one just happens to be stuck in the wall. For some unknown reason. Alright, guys. Let's do this. Okay. Pop the knuckles. Take some liquid courage. I was going to say, Isaac, this control point here is a freaking godsend, because in the original version of the game, this was not here, which means this encounter, you literally had to run through this entire section to get back. No, Gary. So, up at the top where the camp was, you literally have to drop down through the hole again and walk through this entire upper section to get back here for every attempt. Hold on. Let me try to do one thing. Shit, I don't. I was going to try to give myself some more shield strength, which would definitely help here. Actually, one thing that will help, weirdly enough, is dash efficiency. And I will explain why once we get into this. Oh, it's the manga called Record of Ragnarok. Gotcha. Let's go.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
I missed that one. Got it. First try, boys! Oh,
I need
boy.
to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
Okay, we're good. Because honestly, my biggest strategy for this one right here is to always stand on these bad boys and literally just float sideways between them. Because the second you step foot on the ground, you're risking having that poisonous gas that pops down, which will kill you left and right. And the wind-up for the strike attack is pretty... yeah, they telegraph it quite a bit, but... Oh, God. That's why I kind of wanted to get the triple toss, because the triple toss is definitely going to help in this fight. Gives off Nidhogg vibes. I can see that, 100%. And I love that they give you a control point down here when literally there is no purpose of coming back down here. Or actually, it lets you teleport up. I lied. I take that back.
Oh, so good.
more.
I don't know, Draco. White always has to be tentacles.
Oh, good.
But it always has to be freaking tentacles. Alright, let's get back up to the active threshold. And then work our way back through. You think the mold's conscious? It's very likely conscious in some form. I still think it's, like, the running hypothesis, at least in the game, is, for the characters in the game, is that it runs off of just the instinct to spread. It reminds you of an SCP that is an endless sack of potatoes. Dude, you know how awesome an endless sack of potatoes would be? I'd get really good at cooking potatoes.
You've returned, I see.
Yeah, I returned, and I'm here to give you info on that thing you wanted.
And you're not sprouting mold from your eyes. I take it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big, angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially. Another stage of growth, perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the rangers noticing. There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
Cool. I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Yeah, thank you. Please and thank you go a long way there.
Thanks for the information.
My note to self, request lock for laboratory door.
What? You realize you said that out loud right in front of your boss. I want to put a lock on the inside of this so that I can't get interrupted by my boss. You know what, lady? It's okay. I like you enough that it's whatever. Okay, before we do anything else, mission, let's go ahead and take care of some mold. Boop. Jeez, come on, where's it at? Where'd it go? There it is. Go! Perfect. You know what? I want to switch up the guns now that we don't have to do it. Give me my shatter back. Oh wow, you have a big shield there, boy. Run! Get behind the black rock shield thingy. More? There you are. Hey, you. Dodge. There you go. You dodged, and boom, you did. Is that it? Or do we got more? Where are you? I don't see you. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and take care of the mold down here before we do anything else. Are you on your phone right now, Draco? Is that what the situation is?
Like one of those mold hosts.
Because I think maybe sometimes you're you might have double post because you're on mobile. Hello there, mold boy. Mold boy number 2. Okay, and the third one is upstairs. We have to dodge into that. Now, technically, we already got the hidden location where this last mold host is located at. Because we kind of secrets broke it. But it's this little hole right here that I died earlier trying to get to. Perfect. Let's get out of here. It's only your phone. It's fine. It's frankly, it's not a big deal if your messages duplicate there. Luckily, this time we actually have the float option, so we can slowly freaking go down. Hi there. No, you don't spit at me. Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, we don't actually get to get the point unless we actually kill it. There we go. There it is. There we go. You dodged and you did. Bye-bye. So we gotta go to parapsychology and the ritual division, so let's go to parapsychology. Boop. And a boop and a boop. I think I remember where all the mold is in this area. It's been a while. Hello there. Now where's the orb? Come to me, orb. Or is the orb up here? Oh, yep, there it is. Perfect. Oh my god, move! That's bad. Let me get some health. There we go. Bro, chill. You literally just blew yourself up on that one. That had nothing to do with me. Okay, we good. See if it fixes it. Alright, no worries. Oh, trust me. Honestly, I'll probably get almost every ability before we even get to the foundation. Because I don't think I've put anything to seize other than the first one. I've done 1 point into seize, but I just got 4 additional skill points, so we have 6 in total. We can mess around with that. Now where are the other ones? Not sure if they're upstairs or not. Nope, not here. I've honestly never tried to bump into the exploding guys with a rock shield because I don't trust myself not to get caught in the explosion, to be 100% honest. Here's one over here, I think. There you go. Hey there, little one. There's two. And it might be over here. Yeah, there he is. Done. Alright, Ritual Division is up next. Should have let the Astral Spike. Oh, dude! I should have! That would have been awesome. Literally just open the door for the Astral Spike and say, hey! Feed. Go feed. Have fun. Feed my minions. Oh god, now I'm having an Audrey 2 freaking voice. Feed me. Yeah, that's the easiest thing, Jugger Fox, is they'll actually show you in the level design where you have this little mold sections so that you can figure it out. You're not sure if you can open it up. That'd be really cool if you could, though. I'd literally just lock the mold host in with the Astral Spike just to see what happens and grab a bag of popcorn. We're getting sleepy for some reason. It's only 9:30. It's not even that late. Alright, we got one over here. Kapoom. Hi. Goodbye. I think there's one near the mirror, and I think there's one near the rubber duck. Where is he? I know there's one down here somewhere. Check the map when you're in the elevator. Oh, when you're heading out. Are you talking about the section elevator? I'll do that next time. Before we finish off the stream, I'll go ahead and check that out. Okay, so that's that. That's that. I think not that way. It's this way. Rubber duck is this direction. You little shitheads, get away. Screw you guys, you're all trying to start shit over here. Maybe it's not over here. So the map gets really freaking crazy when you check it while on an elevator. Sure, I will check that out after we at least get to a checkpoint. That's where it's at. I think I remember. Because remember, we popped across this guy earlier when we were going for the rubber duck. It was just in this back room. Hopefully it's still here. Is it not spawning because I already killed it? Is it seriously gonna lock me out of this quest because I already killed the damn thing? Actually, here. This is what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and let me go get to a control point, reload the game, and see if that fixes it. Let me see if that will help. Bros. Let's see if that helps. It literally might just be Gary because we're in the same playthrough. Or in the same game session. We haven't closed out of it. before we do anything, I do need to do a quick bio break. I will be right back. And I completely forgot to turn the freaking audio back on before. I was literally just talking to you guys for 10 seconds, but forgot to turn the damn audio and microphone back on. Because I'm smart. Yeah, we already got the one up the elevator that's right above Ritual Division. I think this is supposed to be it. Nope, it's still not respawning. I want to take a moment here to thank everybody for my complete unprofessionalism and not knowing what the hell I'm doing half the time. Thank you for calling me out on my BS and forgetting how to do everything about streaming. Bro. Anybody else? Alright, there we go. I just dropped down into the ducky room right there, Tao. I was standing right outside the duck door. Is it in the bathroom? Let's go check. I'm trying to think where the bathrooms are in this area. Yeah, because we got the ritual office. We got the one down near the synchronicity lab. Maybe it's in one of the safe rooms? No. It's in a bathroom? Okay. Because I know there's one in the bathroom in Central Research, near the cafeteria. Now we're in luck and probability. I mean, at least they're being, like, hygienic about using the bathrooms instead of, you know, just doing their business wherever, but... It's not there, not in this bathroom, not in that bathroom. Yeah, we already got those ones in that area behind Darling's office. That's gonna be not those. It's one of these areas. Yeah, right here. So I know there's a lot of mold right here. But this does not count towards the quest as far as I can tell. Oh my god! There are so many of them! Fuck! Oh my god, fuck. I hate this room. This room is a giant freaking troll. It's literally just like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a fucking zombie apocalypse here. Oh wow, I am so dead. Give me some health. Fly. Not enough health. I'm dead. Oh my god. Next to luck, I ran through luck and probability. Yeah, but I don't think this area counts for the quest. So luck and probability is up here. Are there bathrooms up here? Like Oh, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Sorry. Found it.
I think that's the last one. I should let Underhill know.
I did not see that bathroom. I think there's a building shift and the bathroom wasn't there when I walked past it. You know, it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I walked past it and didn't see it. Absolutely nothing, because I'm not that kind of a fail gamer. Alright, round here, let's go do this. Oh, did you want to put a lock on your lab door? Well, psh,
Again, Director.
I checked the budget. We don't have any funds we can set aside for that, so give me my fucking quest reward.
I found the hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done. I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said. I suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
Thank you. That's a
Thanks
good
for the
point, Gary. Is
information.
literally
My pleasure.
Even if she did put a lock on the door, we could literally just like break it. We're shattering concrete however we want. Little freaking flimsy padlock's not gonna do shit. Well, she is totally British over there, Val. Oh my gosh. Let me see. What accent can I do right now? I don't know. Let's see what we can do over here. No. I don't know why. I can, for some reason, I can only do my Irish accent when I'm drinking some whiskey or something. Which may or may not be the case. But we do have to go back to that room, the mold room we just got killed in. That is a requirement right now. Because we have a document in that room that we completely missed. Oh god, but let's just stay safe rather than jumping down there. Come on. Moldy boys, there you are. Hi there. Let's switch over to the Pierce. You guys are all, like, lined up. That's perfect. You are gonna be my friend. And you are gonna be my friend, too. You go kill my minions for me. Perfect. Boop and boop. Hammer procedures. Per Archival Mandate 8.a, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Current terminology may be out of date. Again, this is another one that existed before during the Northmore administration, so they use old terminology. No method for suppressing the item's thaumaturgical effect. Again, thaumaturgy being... let me get the dictionary definition on that. It's basically a form of magic, but let me get the actual term for it. Thaumaturge is a worker of wonders, performer of miracles. A magician is a thaumaturge. So thaumaturgy is the miracles being performed by said magician. No method for suppressing the item's thaumaturgical effect has been known to prevent infection. Wear proper safety gloves when handling. The item is a wooden mallet from a high striker carnival game. A long wooden handle extends from the head. The item infects any organic matter with an unknown disease upon making physical contact. The effect of this disease are similar to leprosy, but develop at a much faster rate. Within a matter of days, tissue loss develops in the limb closest to the point of infection. While the disease itself has not claimed any lives, secondary infections has resulted in numerous deaths. I look at the Game Hammer as, again, if it gives a form of leprosy as its effect, well, leprosy is kind of not just the disease itself, but the term leper is kind of synonymous with things we want to avoid. Like we can say, oh, they avoid that person like a leper. They don't actually have to have the disease. We just refer to a leper as someone that is to be avoided. And it occupied the symbol of a game hammer from a carnival, so we got the carny folk, which, again, a group of people that are generally thought of as to be avoided. I'm curious if the two somehow got mixed together. But first things first, but after that, let's go ahead and check out Ahti's board real quick and see if there's any more clean up the mold quests, because if there is, we'll knock that out and then end off the stream, because I want to get all of our side quests taken care of before we end off, so that next week we can get started on the Prime Candidate program and just get going. Alright, so we're almost there. We need 5 more points in order to get the large ability one. But I think for right now, I want to have a hair more... Let's just save it. I don't think we need anything else right now. Ventilation. Oh, I thought you said that, Gary, after I actually mind control the mold. I guess you did it literally as I did it. I don't know. The mold should be flammable. I mean, just come in here with a flamethrower, burning back the mold. That'd be so satisfying. That would be amazing. Alright, Ahti, let's go see if you have any more quests for us. Honestly... One thing I would change about the combat is I wish you could hold 3 guns at once rather than 2. And you just, like, cycle through them.
They don't appreciate good music.
They don't.
And that's the reason they can go as far as Pepper Cross.
So according to our best friend God, Caretaker Ahti, if we appreciated better music, we would evolve more. We would go further as a society and a civilization if we would just, you know, listen to better music. Same, Isaac. It's like, I hate that it makes you choose between two specific ones rather than letting you just play around with all your guns at once. And I know this is an outdated form of gameplay mechanics and button layouts, but I've never had a problem personally with the entire weapon reel. The weapon wheel, I should say, like a Ratchet and Clank, where you have like 8 weapons equipped at once, and you literally just hit the button, hit a compass direction, and boom, you got your weapon. I've never seen why there was a problem with that. You could literally just hit the square button or the X button, pull up a wheel, and then just pop it over. Because you only have 5-6 guns at max. Alright. Oh, I think you mean check out the map if you're actually going up an elevator within the room, not when you're going up and down this one. I mean, like, it's so simple. Like, you just hit one, it's like a shortcut. You hit one button, pop what you want, and 2 button clicks, and you have any weapon you want. And once you get the muscle memory down, it's boom, done. No problem. You just know this weapon's at the top, this one's at the bottom, this one's on the left, this one's on the right, and you're good. Bare minimum, you can have 4 weapons available at all times. It would make combat much more varied and just so fast-paced because you're constantly thinking, oh, how could I, like, combo, boom, 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 switch over to here, pull out your charge and throw some rocket launchers at people. I don't know, I just think it'd be fun. What just happened? Like, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, the one over near the Atlas? Sure, let me go check that one out. I'm presuming the issue with the map has to do with when you're transferring from one tier to the other. I mean, like, one on the map. So, like, when you have the top part of the map and the lower part of the map. Let's try this one. Wait, why is it making us move? Hold on, that's weird. Check my cursor, the red cursor. While I'm staying still, it literally drags us around. So, okay, in terms of the level design, if what I'm seeing here is accurate... Hold on. Yeah, because this is what's right below it. Dude, that's freaking... I've never noticed that. That's freaking cool. So these elevators don't go up and down. They're literally just kind of like teleporting you around the place. Okay, okay, I dig it. I dig it. I never knew that. Okay. Yeah, because this one's right here, but the physical location that this spits itself out is way over there. that's the location where this elevator spits you out. Okay. I got it, guys. I got it. It took me a second, but I figured it out. Okay, so what else do we got going on right here? Langston's Runaways, the mannequin, which we'll get the mannequin when we go to the Prime Candidate program. I guess that's it. Alright, guys, so this is going to be the end of our side quest. Okay, let's go over here because I don't want to listen to those guys screaming at us. So that's going to be the end of our side quest stream. Basically, at this point, we have done pretty much all the major point of the side quests in the game. So that now we can get on with the story. There are going to be a few random Ati missions, but we can take care of them as we proceed. But that's going to be the biggest portion of it. From now on, we can basically just go through the plot, get to the DLCs, and we are good. Alright, everybody. Again, we're going to end this off here. I will see you all on Wednesday at the exact same time. Just a forewarning, after we finish this game, I will be doing a new stream schedule. Not permanently, but just for the particular game we're going to be playing. It's going to be weekends earlier in the morning on my end, but I'll put the schedule up once we finish Control up. Oh my god. So has anyone else watched speed runs of this where they literally like stack these things on top of each other and they glitch through the wall into here and get out of bounds? I really wish I knew how to do that, but anyways. Alright, all. Take it easy. See you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. And later.